Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm doing a video on my rod and reel arsenal. And here I'll go over what I have real fast. That I have a fly rod, one fly rod, two bait casters, and one spinning setup. So I'm going to set you up on the tripod real fast, just so that way I can get into talking about it. Here, I'm going to start going over the rods. So we're going to start here at my fly rod. So it's just a normal fly rod, pretty much. It is a, let me see. It is an 8'6" fly rod, of course. It has a parabolic action, which is normal for a fly rod. A 7/8 weight. It's a 7/8 weight rod. It's just a normal fly rod, pretty much, just generic fly rod. And then here, I'll take the reel off real fast. So there's the reel. It's just a normal fly reel. You have your reel handle over here, which in fly fishing you don't use much. Your drag, you always have that. That's crucial on every fishing reel. And one thing to make it easier for like cleaning and stuff and re-greasing the bearings and gears and stuff on a fly rod, on a fly rod, is that the spool can actually come off of the rod, which is very crucial in a fly rod, in a fly reel. So there it is. That's almost back together. Okay. So here, just let me get this back together real fast. So I'm actually pretty new into the world of fly fishing, so kind of learning about it right now at this point. So I'm just going to get this set back up real fast. Gonna get this back together. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to show you one of my bait casting setups, and then we'll go on to the other one. So here's one of my bait casting setups. It is a Lew's Mock Crush with a rod that I actually got a kit to build myself, which I did a very good job on. And it is a 7'10" with a 7 foot with 10 to 17 pound line, 3/16 3/4 ounce. The rod blank itself is a medium heavy. It is the rod blank, which is of course the normal part of it, is made by MHX. So here, I'll show you, take the reel off real fast and show you. It is just a normal Lew's Mock Crush, and this reel is a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. It, every time with a full rotation of the spool, is a 30 inches of line and 110 yards of 12-pound line is what it can hold. 12-pound mono, I should say. It has 10 ball bearings, a max 20-pound braid, and it weighs just over 7 ounces. And so we're going to move on to the other bait caster that I've got real fast here. And I'm going to show you guys that. So it's an older setup. I've had it for a few years. For a year or so, actually. Yeah. Actually, no, like 2 years. It is a medium action, 6 foot, 8 3/4 ounce, 6 to 15 pound line. It is a 2-piece rod, whereas this other bait caster is only a 1. So this reel is just an old Shakespeare reel. The rod is made by Zebco, and it's just a magnetic brake system on this reel. So it's just a normal magnet brake system on like what most cheap old bait casters have. And I forgot to say, on this reel it is a magnetic and centrifugal braking system, with the centrifugal being on the spool, which is actually very, very cool. In the way of, because you can have either the centrifugal just on, or you can have the magnetic on, which pretty much means or you can have both on at the same time, which pretty much means no matter what you do, you're not going to backlash this reel. I've done it a couple times with when I first got it. So here we'll move on to this rod. This is my spinning setup. It is a let me see, 6'6" medium action, 6 to 15 pound line. I don't know actually what it cast because it is a Shakespeare Ugly Stick rod with a pin fierce too, because Shakespeare Ugly Stick doesn't like to put what it casts on the thing. And so there's the better look at the reel. And so the reel handle just thread it on in there, so it's simple as just spin it back and it'll fold down on its own. But so it's just pretty much easy as that. So I'm just going to go over on that. Actually, I didn't go through a gear ratio on this reel. It is a, where is that? Well, that's the problem. The gear ratio on that reel has worn off, so I don't know what the gear ratio is. So it is a 6-to-1 gear ratio. It holds 8 pound. Mono is 270 yards. 100 pound and 10 pound mono is 220 yards. 12 pound mono is 165 yards. So 15 pound braid is 360 yards, 20 pound braid is 260, and 30 pound braid is 185. So it's got a full metal body and side plate, as what it should have, and it has a Techno balanced rotor, which I don't know what that means because I'm not smart when it comes to stuff like that in fishing reels. It's got 5 shielded stainless steel ball bearings, anti-reverse, of course it should. A heavy duty aluminum bale wire, a super line spool, and line capacity rings. I don't know what most of that means. So I think that's probably going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.